Hey guys, Priscilla here, your Pampered Chef consultant, always here to help you save some time and money in the kitchen. I'm coming to you tonight with a quick and easy meal, and you can swap it out. I'm doing shrimp, but you can swap it out for chicken if you so desire. No problem that way. I wanted to try our Scampi mix. I tried the pad thai last week and it was excellent. These are great for those of you who don't keep ingredients on hand, like to make scampi or pad thai type of dishes. The flavor on the pad thai was fantastic, and I think I've heard rave reviews on the scampi as well. Like I said, you can do it with chicken. I'm doing it with shrimp tonight. I'm kind of in the mood to try to have some shrimp. Now I'm sauteing my shrimp. I'm going to take those out, and I don't want to overcook it because it will continue to cook when I drop it back in the pan for when I add my other ingredients. So what I'm going to do, and I'm doing this with spaghetti squash pasta rather than regular pasta. You can do fettuccine, regular spaghetti noodles, linguine, whatever it is you want. Zoodles. What I'm doing, I had a spaghetti squash to use. So I pressure cook that in my multi-cooker. It only takes 7 minutes to do. And we are going to add I diced up some peppers and onions with the quick slice. We're going to add that to our skillet here. Now I had a big spaghetti squash, so I'm probably only going to use about half. I have the one half cooked. The other half's going in. But yeah, I made a little video on how to cut up your spaghetti squash. So if you've never done that before, I'll have a little video posted. Now I'm going to mix this. This is in some melted butter, and it calls for wine, but you could probably use chicken broth or white wine, chicken or vegetable broth if you want. And you could probably even do this, if you like the scampi flavor, there's no reason you couldn't do this with just vegetables too, no problem. Like I said, make it your way. When you're making it at home, make it your way. And you're also making it less expensive. So you can get a restaurant style dish at home without all of the expense of eating out. And you get a lot more meals out of it than purchasing one meal, even if you bring some leftovers home. So I just want to saute these just a little bit to soften. It called for red bell pepper, but I've got orange, no problem. They're just both ripe bell peppers, and you'll find that your bell peppers are sweeter. The colored peppers, they're sweeter because they are ripe. And if you have problems with indigestion with bell peppers, you're less likely to have problems with that if you're doing the ripe ones. The green ones will give you more indigestion more quickly than your ripe peppers. So they soften up pretty quickly, and like I said, I like to have a little bit of flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put I shredded that with a fork. I'm going to go ahead and put all of this in, and I think, why not? I'll have some leftovers. Maybe I can share with somebody. And we're going to pour our sauce over there. Now that butter start to get a little bit solid again. So it should be garlicky and buttery. I love scampi, so I'm looking forward to giving this a shot. And let's go ahead and we'll just stir everything back together. And I probably would even do better even if I did my pasta tongs, wouldn't I? Didn't think about that. Let's go ahead and try that. Now, if you've never had spaghetti squash before, I cut it in half horizontally. So it's a long squash. I cut it in half horizontally this way. That way you get longer spaghetti strands. So like I said, this just doesn't take long at all to cook. And then I'll probably put some Parmesan cheese on it. Now I had grated some Parmesan cheese in my blender the other day, so I'll just use some of that to garnish that all. So that's all there is to it. Like I said, if you can't have seafood, go ahead and try chicken. If you like the regular pasta noodles, go ahead and have the regular pasta noodles. That's one of the benefits of doing it at home, that you can make it your way. So this will be more of a low carb recipe as well, and also gluten-free. So we love that, and that's all there is to it. Let me see if you can, I might have been better off if I'd have just put all this sauce into the vegetables and shrimp rather than adding the linguine, or yeah, adding my spaghetti noodles, but that's okay. So we'll go ahead and plate that up. Let me just rinse this out. Okay. Maybe not as pretty as regular linguine or fettuccine, but there we go. Let's turn this off. And that's what's for dinner tonight. What are you guys having for dinner?